Therefore, Alex, you rock. I'm really glad we started on Jewish time. That's awesome. And I'm also really glad that my daughter's here. And sometimes I feel like people might be like, oh, that's so cool, your mom does stand-up comedy. And I would really want them to just say like, oh, that's really impressive that your mom does something that scares the crap out of her. Because that's more like a transferable lesson. Like face your fear and do it anyway. But my brother recently had a baby. Yay! I know. Medical technology is amazing, right? I actually missed meeting my new nephew because I wanted to do this show. Priorities, yeah. I like to think of comedy as my baby. A lot of comedians say that comedy is their therapy. For me, my therapy is therapy. There's actually a lot of sitting down in stand-up comedy. And that was the whole joke. Thank you for getting that. So, stand-up comedians will travel up to 15 hours to get to their next venue sometimes. And I figured out, I think that's why they insist on standing up during their set. Traffic in Atlanta can be pretty bad. I really try not to curse in front of my daughter. I know, it's hard. So whenever we're going like really slow or the person in front of me is going way too slow, because like, why are they always going way too slow? I'll be like, oh my God, that guy is going as slow as fudge. And then I realize that's actually quite accurate. Go fudge. Any chocolate fans here? Yeah, go chocolate. Pool, are we spending time in the pool? This is our summer spectacular. Summer officially starts tomorrow, but when you live in the South, does it? My daughter kept reminding me, Mom, like summer's gonna start June 21st, and I'm like schwitzing, sweating. I'm like, okay, honey, I think we're already in it. But we are spending a lot of time in the pool. What a godsend. She often wants me to dive underwater with her, and I say, honey, I'm trying to keep my head above water. Yeah, sanity. Woo!
We liked it.
How old is she? All right. We really like to play Marco Polo, but instead of Marco Polo, we do Marco's Pizza. I don't know why, but I'm always really hungry after that game. We've also been spending a lot of time in the pool because we're currently training for the 100-meter doggy paddle. Guys, this is cool. So I was on Netflix, aren't we all? And I was watching this really interesting documentary about Gene Wilder. It was called Remembering Gene Wilder. Yeah. And there was this anecdote that when he was 8 years old, his mother had had a heart attack. That's sad. And the cardiologist was coming to check on his mom, and the cardiologist said to Gene, he's like, make sure not to upset your mother. So I think next time, instead of hiring a babysitter, I'm just gonna get a cardiologist. My boyfriend swept me off my feet. I wish. He's a janitor. Oh. Come on, comedians can't really be happy, guys. You knew that was gonna take a turn. But I want the next person I date, I want him to be in a mental institution. Because I know he's really good at being committed. Oh. You guys have been great. We have a great show for you tonight.